What's up YouTube fam? Welcome back to another video of me recreating whatever random look I want on Pinterest. This is the one we're doing today. I think I kind of managed. I think I kind of did a good job. If you're new, you can always subscribe. It's just a random thought. If you're not new, or if you're new, it doesn't matter. I'd love if you engage with this video. I'd love if you give it a like if you like the video. I'd love if you give me a comment, if you ask a question, if there's something you wonder, if there's a suggestion of something you want to see, let me know in the comments down below. If not, you could just send me a little heart emoji and that will make my day. Thank you. Let's get into the video.
Hi, it's Editing Nats here. I just wanted to make a couple of disclaimers because this video was absolute chaos. First of all, I've been playing around with the settings of the camera, so the focus is absolute shite, and I want to apologize in advance for that. It's going to be a lot better next time. Second of all, I keep on saying emerald green, and the colors that I'm using are not emerald green, they're teal. I don't know what happened to the set of 10 brain cells that I used to have, but I obviously didn't access them throughout this tutorial, so sorry for that. And then third thing is I lost the foundation and concealer footage again. I don't know how that happened, but I used the Milani 2-in-1 foundation in 02 Natural and the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C7. Everything will be linked down below. Okay, thanks, bye.
Let's start with priming our eyes. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in C7. I'm so bad at doing that thing with my left hand. Anyways, now that I got that on, I'm going to grab a blending brush. When you look at her eye, it's sort of like she's got that green, kind of not very opaquely covered right here. So I want to make it a bit like just a light wash of that emerald green. For that color, I'm gonna go into an Isadora palette. This is their 23 Neo Mint. And I'm gonna grab that dark emerald green right there. Whichever darker green color you have will work fine. You don't need this particular one. You can even use it like a blue. Whatever kind of bluish greenish that you have will work perfectly. It's just gotta be quite dark. So I'm grabbing that fluffy brush and I'm tapping it in there and tapping it off. And then basically I'm just gonna start as I always do in my crease. So these gonna take a while. I'm very generously using this color and I'm going from all the way in to all the way out. So lately I've been feeling a little bit discouraged with YouTube. I didn't post on Sunday because I had quite a lot of work to do last week. I keep going in with this all the time, just so you know, because I'm trying to build it up here in the crease. Anyways, I did a first editing piece. So I wrote kind of the, what's it called? The beauty pages for a really big Swedish magazine. It's called Plaza Kvinna and it's coming out in October 15th. So if you're in Sweden, you want to see what I wrote, you can find it there. So I have that. I'm starting a course at a school called Hyper Island. It's an online course in social media and I'm trying to just learn the business side of it. So I'm starting with that. What else have I been doing? I've been trying to create more content for Instagram. So it's just, you know, I didn't really have time for YouTube that much last week. So that's why I only had one video coming up. But that is not about to become a habit because YouTube is my first love. I want to spend all my time on YouTube. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to blend this outwards. If you look at her makeup, it's going all the way into her temple. So I want to do the same. So I'm just working this all the way out. I do not know how I thought here because I now realized that what am I going to do when I put on foundation? Am I just going to skip this part? Probably, because I'm not really doing that. I'm going to go into that light color right here. It's just a very light white. I'm going to do that as my brow bone color. So I'm just picking up a flat brush and covering that area in that white and kind of like mixing the green and that light shade together so that we get a really nice blend. Then I'm grabbing the flat end of that brush. I'm going into that dark green again, and I'm going to cover my entire lid with that. So just packing that on. Yeah, so an issue I've had with YouTube is that I feel, and this is not me being ungrateful, but if I compare my channel to other channels, I don't get as many views in comparison to the follower amount that I have. And so I realized, and I heard this a while ago on YouTube, that like people, and then I don't mean anyone, but like in general, tutorials aren't really appreciated anymore, and that's all that I do, and I'm gonna keep on doing them, but I'm gonna try to shift focus a little bit to also talk about news. So I want to review like new collections coming out and new drops and things like that. So if there's any brands that you want me to start trying, please help me out in the comment section with that. All right, so that's our base. Quite happy with that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that flat side once again, and I'm just going to stipple this outwards so that we get a little bit of a nice angle outwards. There we go. And then once again, I'm just going to try to blend this a little bit outwards because we've got quite a dramatic wing going on the other eye. I'm just curious to hear what it is with my content that you guys like. It's not I'm not fishing for compliments. I just want to know what you like to see. I try to do a lot of makeup because I know a lot of people are here for makeup, and then I do the like occasional skincare thing, and I try to do the skincare as basic as possible because I know a lot of people are mainly makeup focused and mainly makeup interested, and so I'm trying to make the skincare very basic so that everyone can like understand, but I don't know. I feel like I have really good engagement. You guys are really good with commenting and helping me out with that part. It's just that I feel like the views are quite low, and I'm trying to figure out maybe if it's because of, you know, that I don't review a lot of new stuff coming out. And one of the reasons for that is that I'm not a person who wants to have a lot of products at home. I'm trying to be as environmental friendly as I can doing this thing, but it ain't easy. So let me know what it is with my content that you like, what it is that you dislike more. Are the videos too long? Are they too short? Just be honest. Is it getting boring? What is going on? I just want to know. I'm gonna grab a small tapered brush, and I'm just gonna do that emerald green on my lower lash line. So I'm starting from the outer part. I'm connecting that with the upper part, and then I'm just taking it all the way in. I'm grabbing the Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless Ice palette. You guys know I love this. I've been using this so much. I'm going to use the shade Icicle. There is a very bright icy blue, whatever you got that resembles that. And I'm just going to put that on my ring finger like that. And I'm going to work it into the lid. So basically, whatever glitter you have at home will work. Anything that's just a little bit more chunky and a little bit more glittery will work. I love the Pixi palettes. These are I haven't tried a whole bunch of glitters, but by far the easiest glitters that I've found. They're compact, but they're so easy to just take on a finger and pat them into your lid. They stay there. Of course, there's a little bit of fallout, but I would say minimum in comparison to other glitters that I've tried. They're so good. I'm gonna use this silvery one right here, and I'm not gonna take a lot. I'm just gonna lightly dip my finger into that and work my way up, because I don't want like an intense glitter lid. I just want a few sparkles. So the same with that previous color, I'm just patting that in, and I'm keeping that like on the center of the lid mainly, and then I'm just tapping outwards and upwards to kind of blend it out. Yes. That's what I want. Then we're gonna do a little bit of liner. If you only have black, use black, it's fine. Hers looks like it's kind of like the same color as that green emerald one, but it's a little bit deeper. So I don't know if they maybe use that shadow and then used a little bit of that. You know how some brands have that like liquidy thing that you can mix with eyeshadows to make a liner? It kind of looks like they did that. I don't have that, so I'm gonna use a gray eyeliner. This is from Isadora. As I said, if you have a black one, you're fine. So I'm gonna, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna keep it kind of small. It's not gonna be a big liner, so I'm not gonna go past my fold or my crease. So I'm just gonna do a line from the outer corner up, like that, and connecting it, and then just creating the tiniest little flick just so that it's not stumped, so that's a bit sharper. Just trying to wing that out just a tiny bit, and then I'm actually keeping it quite thick, a lot thicker than I usually do my liner, because I want it to show. And then I'm just gonna stamp this all the way in. I'm gonna use the new High Impact Volume Mascara by Isadora, and I'm just gonna curl my lashes and I'll be right back. I'm not sure where to stop recording, but if you didn't see, I used the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in C7 for my under eyes. I just worked in with my fingers. I'm gonna jump off quickly to do my bronzer on Instagram because I want to show it there. I haven't showed it there, but here I've done it plenty of times. It's the Milani Baked Bronzer in 05 Soleil. Love this stuff. Amazing. It has a little bit of like highlight in it, so it gives a really nice glow on the skin. It's just chef's kiss. So I'll be back to do the blush and the highlighter and the lips soon. Okay, so for our blush, use anything that you have at home that you like. Honestly, the blush doesn't matter a lot to this look. I'm gonna use the blush that I love. It's the Isadora Perfect Blush in Warm Nude. It's just a warm, regular warm blush. I don't know how to else explain it, but with placement, it looks like she has it quite high up in her cheekbones, and I do have a little bit of bronzer on, so I'm going to try to not overdo it, but I'm kind of placing it up here, and it's almost going into that temple and blending in with that eyeshadow. So I think I'm gonna keep it there. I'm not gonna bring it too far to the front, like that look. I'm gonna do the other one too. She looks quite matte, but I wanna use a highlighter because it's me. Glow by Nats. I need a highlighter in here, okay? So I'm gonna use my Isadora glowy stick. Any highlighter that is more dewy, whatever you have, it can still be a powder, it doesn't really matter. Whatever you have that works for you. I really love this one. If you're looking for something new, if you're in Sweden, I can highly recommend it. If you're in the States, cream highlighters, well, there's Glossier, but I don't know if we want to support them anymore with all the shit that they've been going through lately. So there we go. I usually put some on my forehead as well because I like that glowy look. But I'm gonna grab the Milani one in 09 Spice, and I'm just gonna line my lips and fill them in with this. And then lastly, for my lip gloss, I'm gonna use what I always use, my Makeup Revolution lip gloss in Knockout. Yes, Knockout 103. Just a very peachy one. Because their lips are peachy AF. All right, finished look. I think I nailed this. I mean, look at this girl. Look at this girl. I think I nailed it. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this recreation. As always, thank you so much for hanging. It's so appreciated, and it was fun. I had fun today. It was. I like this tutorial. I like how it turned out. I'm very happy with it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.